go. Getting ready to start Indianapolis Motor Speedway Round 7 of Vantage Pro Series. Pace car is going to take that left turn on the pit road. Daniel Michael, front row, leads them. On the outside him, Ricardo Bernal, new rookie to the series, as we come across the front straightaway. Getting ready, a long straightaway at that for Indianapolis Motor Speedway through the Geico restart zone. Daniel Michael through the gears. Not much of a difference from his last races. Number 8's got him side by side.
24 in the back, look to step out here. I think the 8's going to have the advantage into turn 1, and he does get ahead. The 8, Ricardo Bernal on him. He takes the lead into turn 1 from Daniel Michael. I don't think he saw that one coming. It's the 26 getting sideways. He's spinning. Oh, he collects the car into the wall.
Daniel Michael, the 46, the 87, and the 26. Very highly placed drivers in the points. Collected in the wreck here in turn 2 in Indianapolis. Let's go back to that.
It was tough. It looks like he was struggling to control it, and it took him a little while to grab it, and he never really recovered. He also clipped the 95. Looks like there's some damage on the 95 maybe, and the 87 nowhere to go.
With the replay, 26, we were riding with the 26 here. Let's see, I think he missed shift, because the way his car just hung left and got sideways. I think he missed a shift, Nico, into the turn.
Yeah, he might have. I think the 8 really going around the outside took him by surprise. Usually we saw last week and every other time he's at front, he really nails the restarts. He always gets a couple car lengths lead into the first corner, but not this time. The 8, Ricardo Bernal, swooped around the outside, took him by surprise, and I think the 26 was just trying to recover it. Couldn't really get his footing, and we saw what happened there.
Round 7. Geico restart zone, Ricardo Bernal, Kyle Purcell. We're green route flag racing here, Andy.
Look at that start from the 8. He is 3 car lengths clear by the time they even got to the start finish line, and into turn 1, it's Kyle Purcell on the outside, and here comes Kurt Bray looking to get second place. Looks like the inside was the way to go as Kurt Bray moves into second place, and everyone fans out behind him.
Kurt Bray makes his way to second place, but here comes Kyle Purcell on the inside on the exit of turn 2. Not going to have it though.
Yeah, this is the part where we're going to see maybe some cars get spread out. The 8 already starting to try and pull away. The 95 does not want to finish second 2 weeks in a row. Last week was a great debut, but I don't think he's going to be happy with 2 second places back to back.
2 second place is definitely going to deal him some good points, but he definitely wants to search for a win to put his stamp on this season, because this is the first season ever in Vantage. Once you win here, you go down in history as a winner in the Vantage Pro Series.
The inaugural season, this is a great place to make history. Like you said, first ever season, so all these would be the first time winners in Vantage Pro Series history.
And Ricardo Bernal might be one of them, as he has a heavy lead on the enter of turn 2, 0.6 seconds ahead of Kurt Bray, who's got Kyle Purcell all across his back bumper.
Kurt Bray has a mirrors full of both Purcells. Here comes Kyle. He's got a great draft on the back straightaway. I think they're bump drafting just a little bit. Does the 10 pull out and try and make a move here, or will he go to a little bit conservative? He backs out. He backs out, and he doesn't try to move into turn 3.
Got some green flag runs, single file through most of it, and the draft is going to play a part here at Indianapolis. That single file draft is definitely going to help these drivers, or it could ruin everything depending if you got a slow car in front of you. Kurt Bray tags the wall a little bit on exit 4.
So he just has to finish where he's at, and he's in.
Bray's in, and then here we come back to the third place battle. Sean Purcell got passed by Kurt Bray again, so they're battling hard for third place yet again.
They sure are. The 26, by the way, is coming into the pits. Just been informed by the little race chat there, and he sure enough is coming in. So Daniel Michael hitting. Maybe he'll fix a little bit more damage. We'll have to see. Maybe he can cope with that car. Maybe he's used to it.
We'll see who else takes the pits as well, as we got a car spinning. That's Colty Wilson's into the wall, and we got a caution out.
Oh, and the yellow flag is out. Just as the 26 is coming down pit road.
Let's take a look at this real quick. Jackson Stanford just got loose and collect the 27. 27 saved it, but Jackson Stanford nailed the outside wall there.
Yeah, somehow the 27. I know it wasn't intentional, but it looked like he turned to the right. Maybe just an overcorrection, but the 27 got hit perfectly to where he wouldn't spin. That's miraculous, really, for as hard as he got hit. Stay facing the right direction there. Stanford hard on the wall. He was 2 laps down as it was. Oh, he's having a rough day out here.
So
Vetsky, 12th for Michael Lofton. All these guys running inside the top 4. This is a huge shakeup. This race is really throwing a wrench in a lot of playoff drivers' hopes and giving great opportunities to the likes of the 24 sneak in.
All these drivers have to do is just ride it out to the end of this race, which is roughly 28 laps to go here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And the pace car's going to make that left turn here. Ricardo Burnell in the very back had to serve that EOL, which means go to the end of the longest line.
Yeah, so he's going to be right here. The 26 sneaks in front of him. These guys are going to be fighting in the back with all eyes out front at the 95.
95 is going to lead them here as we get ready to go across the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out. 95 with a perfect jump. Orvetsky follows him.
A gaggle of cars behind. Hopefully there's no wrecks, but it's side by side for second place. The 16 and the 24 into turn 1. Side by side, who gets ahead? It is the 16 on the bottom. Kyle Orvetsky. Look at this car behind him. Oh, I think they're spinning. They are hard into the wall at the 22.
Caution is out yet again, too, of Joey D. Adamo. Let's see what happened here entering turn 1.
I think things got a little bit too squirrely down there. 77. It was the 77 that hooked him.
77, the 46, and the 22. Rough, tough break for the 22, who started really good on that restart. He had a good position for him.
Yeah, you could argue that it was almost too good of a start. He sent it. I mean, Rubbin's racing. He was just trying to get aggressive. The 77 had nowhere to go, got bumped by the 46. And the 22 of all cars is the big one here, the big victim in this scenario.
Pace car is going to make that left turn onto pit road. And we'll get ready as they get ready to go down the long straightaway before they hit the restart, the Geico restart zone. You can see those cones mapping it out. If we get ready to go, green flag racing here at Indianapolis. 95 gets a huge shove. 16 was sleeping on the start.
16 over 2. And look at this. Here comes the 8. 8 a little bit further back. He's going to send it 3 wide into turn 1. Ricardo Burnell is a madman, and he gets through. Look at this. The 8 up a couple spots. He's looking for second place already.
8 up there now. He's battling hard, pushing his way back. He's going to start to travel down the leader of Kurt Gray.
That did not take long at all. He served the EOL, and now he's already in second place a couple laps later. Further back, they're 3, almost 4 wide down the back straightaway at Indianapolis. They are 4 wide.
4 wide, entering turns 3 and 4. Kyle Orvetsky's a part of that, and he goes high. He's losing a lot of positions. That restart just horrible for Orvetsky. And we got turn 26 is sideways.
Oh, 26. The 26 is spinning and backwards. Surely that's a caution, and yes, it is. I think the 16 might have got tagged as well as the 3. Man, what a disastrous race for Daniel Michael. He cannot catch a break.
Let's go back to this one here. Restart, we're riding with Daniel Michael. You can see the 16 up in the top right of your screen. He taps the wall there. 3 tries to avoid him and just hooks to 26. And then the 54, nowhere to go. Grabs the 26 as well. 26 of Daniel Michael having a very bad day today.
It's a nightmare race for Daniel Michael, and it's a nightmare restart for the 16 of Orvetsky. Wasn't even his fault. Had nowhere to go.
Kyle Orvetsky also nailed the inside wall. On the trying to enter the pits, he nailed the inside wall. He's got front damage. They're going to come across that long straightaway, and we're going to get ready for another green flag run here in the Vantage Pro Series. 95 is going to lead them. 8 on the outside. Who's going to have the advantage? Green flag is out. 95 through the gears. 8 was not there fast enough. The 27 passes the 8 on the inside.
The 8 with not the best restart. Oh, and he's switching to the bottom. He's going to have another dive bomb. Not this time. Look out for the Purcells on the inside. There's Brian Newell on the outside. Did they survive turn 1 this time? Looks like it's all clean. Bit of a brush of the wall, but we stay green.
95 is going to have the advantage, but here comes the 8 trying to power around the 27. 27 of Cole T. Wilson's kind of been sleeping throughout this race, but he's in second place.
Yeah, right place, right time for the 27. And now I think if you're the 95 of Kurt Bray, you're kind of hoping that the 27 can hold him off for a little bit, because that 8 has some nasty pace.
You are just hoping with 25 laps to go. 8's going to be searching for the pass of 27. He's trying to look for second place here. 8 trying to get redemption after having that wreck and that penalty, and he's coming to the inside.
Oh, 27 scrapes the wall. That's going to be a great chance. They touched on the main straightaway. They're bumping out there. The 8 I have the inside into 1. I think he's going to get it here unless the 27 can pull off something miraculous. And no, he falls back in line. So Ricardo Bernal into second place with a wiggle. And he's in the wall. So is the 27. Here comes the 10 and the 40. No caution, no spinning or anything like that, but some heavy contact.
10 and the 40 almost got involved in that. They jumped to the outside. But one thing, Daniel Michael's up to 6. He's back.
Daniel Michael is back after some incidents earlier on. He's really had a nasty race the whole way through, but somehow, some way, he has managed to work his way back up towards the front.
Kurt Bray, Daniel Ricciardo got past the 27, so now Kurt Bray's all he got to do is he's got to hold off that number 8 for 24 laps. Can he do it? Can he find himself in victory lane after finishing second place in his first start?
Going to be a tall order because the 8 has some good pace. A little bit too good earlier. We saw him hit the wall last lap. There's this 27 and the 10 behind him. We got all the fast guys out front right now. The 24 is behind. Look at this. Aiden O'Neill at the end of this line was 2 laps down. Now he's running in 8th place, the points leader.
Aiden O'Neill up to 8th place. Now searching for 7th. He's on the outside of Brian Newell.
And Newell dropping a little bit after this restart. He was running 3rd at one point. Now he's down to 8th. If the 87 can get around the outside here. No, he doesn't. Look at this. The 24. Oh, cuts him off. A little bit of a slide job in the middle. But will we see a cutback? The 87 has a peak. No, not quite. Goes back in line. And he will try again.
He's going to try to get his speed back up so he can try again. But we'll go back up here. Kurt Bray leads, but here comes Ricardo. He's searching. Oh, we got one pushing Sean Purcell and Colty Wilson into it on the straightaway.
These guys are going at it. Absolutely going at it.
How close they get in the turn. They're all roughly the same speed in their turn. But once they enter that front straightaway, all that time, all that speed goes away, but not for Ricardo Bernal, who's going to have plenty of speed across the front straightaway. He's to the back bumper of 95.
95, look at this, they're weaving back and forth. 95 to the bottom, then to the top. Here comes the 8 again. He's having a look. Does he get there? No, a bit of a dummy, but he's in the head of the 95. Look at this, 95 is going to wash up the track. Careful with the wall. He keeps it out of the wall, but 8's all over him.
95 having to fight that wheel to keep the 8 behind him. That's all Kyle Purcell wants to see, sitting in 3rd place. He wants these two to battle so he can sneak into this picture. And so does the 26 and they're getting closer.
95 holding his line this time. He's not trying to weave and break the draft. He's going to say, all right, you want to pass me? Go the hard way. You're going to have to earn it. He's not going to... Oh, wow. Bit of a wiggle there. Here comes the 8. The 8's trying to earn it. Oh, he sends it up the inside of 4. I can't believe that.
8 to the inside. 8 to the lead, and here comes the 10 of Kyle Purcell. He's searching to the inside across the front straightaway.
I said he had earned it, and he did. The 8, I didn't even know you could pass there off the short shoot between 3 and 4 and send it up the inside. The 8 has had some great overtakes in this race. Here comes the 26.
10. The 10 is searching for that position as he gets past the 95, but 95 battles on the inside.
Oh, man, the 10, hold on to it, he does. 95 got into the quarter panel, the 10 was drifting for probably 200 feet, I would say, but he held on to it.
Entire turn, the 10 was sideways. It's a 95 bouncing place. I don't know how the 10's going to respond to that.
Yeah, 10 probably isn't too happy for that one, but he's going to have to work his way back up because he was drifting that whole way, lost a ton of time, and lost 2 spots.
They're also fighting for playoff points. We have to mention that the top 3 are awarded playoff points, so they may not be fighting for the win, but they're fighting for playoff points.
Yeah, it would appear he kind of has that straight line advantage like you mentioned. He just pulls alongside these guys. Look at this, the 95 going defensive again, weaving the 26. Oh, I think they touched there. 95 is going to wash up, all the way up. He's way off the racing line.
Gave him a nudge.
Yeah,
into the turn.
Bump and run again. 26 getting aggressive out here. He's racing this track like it's a short track.
I think Daniel Miles got a lot of aggression after having that wreck on the first lap and having to fight his way back through the field. But he's back up here. He's going to start running down Ricardo now.
The 26. 2 men on a mission. The 8 and the 26. 8 looking to win on debut. The 26 looking to win his 3rd of the season. On the move.
Coming to 15 laps to go. Ricardo Bernal is losing time to the 26 of Daniel Michael. Daniel Michaels has a fast car right now. But does he have the speed to pass Ricardo Bernal as they start evening out in the front straightaway?
Pull to the inside. I think he's going to hope the 54 holds up the 26 just a little bit. This is crucial if you're the 26. You've got to get past here very quickly.
26 using that 54's draft into turn 1. He's going to be right on the back bumper of the 8.
A bump! I think another bump and run. I think they touched again, and here comes Daniel Michael again up the inside.
Daniel Michael to the inside on the exit of 3. He's to the quarter panel, to the door. He's going to be side by side on the back straightaway.
A drag race down the back straightaway of Indianapolis for the lead of the race. 8 versus 26. A tale of 2 stories.
Let's not count out Kurt Bray. He is there too, watching this battle unfold right in front of him. Daniel Michael will take the lead into 3, but he's loose on exit. Here comes the 8 again, the bounce back.
Yeah, he's got a huge wiggle there off of 3 into the short chute, so the 8 is not done yet. He's going to be all over the bumper, and oh, the 54 into the wall. Got to be careful if you're the 95. That was a heart-stopping moment for Kurt Bray for sure.
95 got by it, but he lost time. But here comes the 8 to the Daniel Michael. To the back, turn 1. He's trying to search again. They have 12 laps to go here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
12 laps to go, and we got 12 laps of action. We've seen the 26 do some bump and runs a couple of times. He did it on the 8 as well. 8's going to come back, though. 8 with some crazy passes of his own. These guys are going to duke it out.
Kurt Bray is just watching his battle unfold. He's 0.9 seconds back from these drivers, but he's hoping he can gain some time. The 8 is going to be searching again into turns 3 and 4. Daniel Michael a little wide on entry.
26 is getting loose on the exit of 3. The last 2 laps. And that's hurting his entry into 4. And oh, look at this, another wiggle. The 8 right there. The 26 with some grip issues. These guys are both wheeling and dealing out there.
26 having issues. The 8 is trying to take advantage of it, but their cars, they're running super hard. I think the 95 just needs to wait for them to burn out their tires, and the 95 can make a move, but he's only 1.3 seconds back. This is going to be the Burnell and Michael show.
Yeah, 95 is in a pretty good spot right now to watch. But I think in maybe a couple of laps time, if he has anything for these guys, he's got to get up there.
Daniel Michael looking to seal his playoff entry with another win today. That should do it. That should seal his entry into the playoffs here in the Vantage Pro Series. He is searching. There's no win and in system, not this season. But he is looking to get some more points added.
Has some more playoff points as well. If he wins this race here today, he would technically be first in the playoff standings come the reset because he would have the most playoff points out of anybody.
He would have 15 total playoff points out of the rest of the field. And here comes Ricardo Burnell, who's 0.4 seconds back. He's losing time on Daniel Michael.
Daniel Michael slowly starting to pull away. I think we might have seen Ricardo Burnell's last shot at a win here with the 26 in clean air and starting to pull away.
He's got plenty of distance, but mostly single file for the rest of the race. I think this will be it. I don't think a caution will come out anytime soon. They got coming to 9 laps to go here at Indy.
Yeah, time's running out for these guys out front, especially if you're the 8 or the 95. I think the 10, the 27, everybody else is kind of out of the picture here for a win. Really going to come down to the front too.
We are coming down to it. Caution is out.
Caution! Oh, wrecking the 27, the 40, front straightaway.
Let's go
87
back.
Involved, the points leader.
Let's go back to this here on the exit of turn 4. Here we go. We are with number 40 of Sean Purcell. Colty Wilson just gets under him, gets him loose, and then
bouncing all over.
They're just bouncing
between
chaos each other.
there.
So what does this mean
24.
for the leaders? Oh my.
Well,
There we go.
I think
Hold
it gives
on.
you another chance
Hold
if
on,
you're
I
the
wanna
likes
take
of Kurt Bray.
I want to take William Hightower. I want to take a on board of him coming to this, because this is all he sees. So let's take a look with on board of William Hightower coming to this wreck. Smoke ahead, right between the middle.
The seas just parted, and it doesn't look like they were going to for a second, but my goodness, that is very fast. The 24 right behind him, not so lucky. 24 Ryan Newell ran right into this pile of cars.
Back to the lead lap, 7 laps to go. Daniel Michael leader, Ricardo Burnell second, Kurt Bray third, Kyle Purcell fourth, and Aiden O'Neill fifth.
Well, I think these guys drove the wheels off these cars quite literally. We might see some guys towards the middle of the pack pit for... Oh, well, they're all coming in, actually. Well, I take it back. Top 4 all coming in. Fresh tires. These guys are going to duke it out.
Fresh tires. And definitely, let's take a gamble here, and let's see, who do you have your money on to win this race coming to this restart out of these 4 drivers? Really the only 4 that are in contention, because I think the top 5 have damage, or they're 5th and below.
Well, I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I want to put my money on Daniel Michael. If he can get one of his signature great restarts and get into some clean air, and of course he has to have a really strong pit stop, of course. Look at the 8, getting alongside him, getting aggressive. Oh, he wants to pass him. He does. Or does he? 26 gets passed. But these guys, look at this. They're not playing nice. They're going to duke it out.
They're going to get a penalty.
Oh, look at this.
What is the
Pump
8
it
doing?
into the pit road.
We're having a fun
It's gotta
time
be careful
reviewing
here.
that. And Kyle Purcell is my pick. He is kind of an outliner sitting in 4th. All he has to do is hope these guys mess up one turn, and he can take it on the inside.
Yeah, we've seen aggressive driving from the 26 and the 8. They're both going to have fresh tires. They're going to be right next to each other on the restart. They're aggressive in the pits. Oh, the 8 gets hooked a little bit by the 77.
As we get ready, those 2 cars are going to catch up now. Here comes Kyle Orvetsky's getting lined up. So they made it in just enough time. Here we go, Daniel Michael on the inside, Kyle Purcell on the outside. Who is going to be 4 laps to go here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway? The green flag is out, and here we go again.
Oh, it's a great start for the 26. Absolutely clear of everybody in the 8. He's going single file, the whole top 4 single file. Surprisingly, not that aggressive into turn 1.
Not that aggressive. Kyle Purcell didn't get a really great start. He's got to make up that time in these next few turns if he's going to want to have a chance to win this thing.
95 trying to close into the 10. The 8 running in 4th place, so not ideal for him. He knows he has race-winning pace. He just has to get up here. Here comes the 95, though, looking to make a move on the 10 of Kyle Purcell.
They are single file with Daniel Michaels. That means they're going to have a better draft, but here comes Kyle Purcell. Bad entry into turn 3 and 4. What he wanted right there.
Oh, not at all. It's great news for the 26, though. He's backing these guys up behind him, and he's having a chance to pull away here. Oh, the 95 with the wiggle off of 4. Here comes the 8. He's weaving. Look at this.
95 blocking as much as he can, keeping the 8 behind him. The 8 is getting frustrated. I can tell with the way he's driving out there.
Yeah, he wants to get by the 95. He's weaving and ducking and diving all over that front straightaway as the 95 scrapes the wall there. Another chance for the 8 will arise here onto the back straightaway as the laps are ticking down very quickly. We've got 3 to go here, so if the 8 wants to win, he's got to get a move on now.
Here we go. 10 of Kyle Purcell searching. We're having a little issues there. Kyle Purcell, I think he's in now. We're watching him. Here we go. He is 0.3 seconds back, so he's gaining time, but he's just trying to. He just has to catch this 26. We're gonna have a chance here.
He's got to catch him. We're coming at 2 to go. He has some pretty good pace. The 26 would be technically 1st place after getting pole position, but we all know it was not that simple. And look at the 8. Is he up the inside of the 95? Is he alongside him into turn 1? No, he pulls back in line.
10 still searching. His 0.3 seconds is the difference between 1st and 2nd here at Indy with 2 laps to go. Can Daniel Michael hold out just for 2 laps to win his 3rd career race of the Vantage Pro Series?
And he pulls a little bit of a gap off of turn 2. Here comes the 8 again in the back here, trying to get past the 95. He knows that his clock is almost up to try and get this race win. It's going to take a bit of a miracle now. Can Kyle Purcell pull anything? We've seen it last lap pass multiple times here.
Still 0.3 seconds back for the leader as Ricardo Burnell hit the wall. He's lost all the time he had with the 95.
I think he was getting too aggressive here. We're coming to the white flag, though. Last chance for Kyle Purcell to try and get a win here. White flag in the air. This race is official.
White flag, Kyle Purcell, 0.2 seconds is the difference between 1st and 2nd. This is his last time around this track to do it. Does he have what it takes to pass the likeness of Daniel Michael in that 26 machine?
This is exactly what we saw 1 week ago with Kurt Bray in the same position behind Daniel Michael. Agonizingly close, but he didn't get a chance to reel him in before the end of the race, and it looks like we just might have that here again today.
Daniel Michael on the pole, currently in 1st. All he has is 3 corners left. Kyle Purcell 3 seconds back. Does he have it? I don't think he's going to have enough juice into the front straightaway to make the pass that he needs to win this thing.
It's a great race. Daniel Michael started on pole. He'll be the winner, but it wasn't that easy. Lost her first a couple times, and Daniel Michael, 3 times a winner in the Vantage Pro Series. He wins at the Brickyard.
Daniel Michael first, Kyle Purcell second, Kurt Bray third. That rounds out your top 3 here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, round 7.
A great race. Got a feel for Kyle Purcell. He almost got him there at the end, but not quite. Daniel Michael with an absolutely incredible performance after wrecking early on.